the foliage of the Hemsby studio. The week's halfway through now, things are really hot enough, and I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. We're certainly enjoying ourselves, and the TVE crew. It seems to be a really nice bunch of people we've got here. And I say that in all sincerity. We seem to have a calm, relaxed, restrained bunch, nobody doing too much out of line at all. We still have the one or two complaints about noise, but they'll soon die down if we can keep awful in order over here. But all joking apart, I'm delighted to see that the weather's been good for the last 2 days. But we know the old saying, when angels travel, heaven smiles, and you angels out there, heaven's certainly been smiling on you the last 2 days. When it's chucking it down tomorrow, well, it'll indicate a change in your morals, I think, that's all I can say. I want to make it a bit of an apology at this stage to those folk who were in the Lowe's Theatre this afternoon watching Ghost, when Andy Badweather Bacon burst in and turfed that one out of the video machine and put in that one in the country. It was just a bit of a mix-up. I'm sorry about that, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of Ghost down in the Crocodile Club, and I hope you all crammed in there and found comfortable places to put your chairs, which you nicked from the Lowe's Theatre, and I hope you all remembered to take the chairs back to the Lowe's Theatre as well. We're sorry about that. It was just a bit of confusion because there were more people to see Ghost than we'd anticipated. I should say at this juncture, perhaps, that Ghost was intended for the kids. Strange that all the adults wanted to watch it. We have had, by the way, a major change. The charity items are now on show in the reception area. The showcases where the photographer displays his photographs. If you look there very carefully, you should be able to distinguish charity auction items from the photographs. The charity auction items are the good-looking ones. They're on the corner nearest the Memphis Ballroom. Good evening, Todd.
Good evening, good evening. I've forgotten a few things, actually. We've got...
Eh? Hmm? Oh.
If I can get this out of here, this... You're really ready tonight.
I'm waiting to see Todd's those words. Please come up.
This is the microphone from RCA in Nashville. Whether Elvis used it, we don't know.
We've also got
a pair of drumsticks, and there's a drum skin, but I can't find the drum skin at present.
I don't know, I think it's in the foreground, isn't it? Is that the foreground?
And these are autographed by Phil Collins.
Super!
So
and we've also got the Handbook of Advanced Mechanical Engineering.
And there's a tie, a red tie with TCB on it. And there's a paperweight and a gong.
Alex Dean, put your hands on, right?
Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy those.
Thank you very much, Todd. Lovely to see you on television. Around tomorrow morning?
Of course,
of course, absolutely. Did anybody this afternoon, by the way, spot Fred Ponting? So Fred has been around this afternoon, heavily disguised. Nobody, I don't think, saw through it. He was in fact disguised as a very good Keith Harris lookalike. The real Keith Harris, of course, is still in Hawaii, where he's been for the past 57 weeks, finalising arrangements for the 1989 Hawaiian Memorial Tour. Hopefully by the time we get there next year, arrangements will be finalised and we won't get thrown out of our hotel. Oh Christ, here's another load of, I nearly said it. Hey, come on, Todd, throw a few more over here, let's have a look at them.
Well, I mean, this rather is special.
About the only thing that hasn't been put up for auction so far is your ball patch.
What this is the original RCA artwork for the album.
This is riveting TV, this, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. If you don't mind.
Essential Elvis.
Yes.
And also the original artwork for the...
This is one you get high design. You want to easy does, isn't it? You get the original artwork and put it on
But
something
I would
else.
think that really is a collection item. I mean, Bernard Broughton's going to find about 400 quid for that Elvis.
Right. What's this? I forgot what it is.
It's original artwork.
Oh, right. What for?
For an album cover.
Oh, right.
Stinking one.
Not for the 92 brochure cover. The artwork for that's harder to find, isn't it? Yeah. Incidentally, talking of Keith Harris, Rob Rushout Smith has not paid his tea. Rob, you haven't paid your £2 to Betty and Carol for your tea, so you mean so give the girls your money. Now, at this stage, we were going to do the interview with Kim, the Elvira Mistress of the Dark Look Alive. Oh, she's it. Ah, right. In that case, I'll tell you what, Elvira, we'll do it. We'll do that in a few moments. I've rescheduled it because I've got Studio 2 full now with the branch leaders for the first fan of the year interview. Can you tell Roger it's going to come in, please, and we'll...
Wednesday.
Yeah, nice, yeah, but move this.
Come on, get some there.
Yeah, come on. That's it. Gerwin,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hello, thanks.
I like the glasses.
Thanks.
Which camera are we on? You're on that, that's the camera you have to look into, Gerwin. And they'll all see you out there. And when you speak, just speak normally and they'll all hear you as well.
Okay, yeah.
Gerwin, is this the first time you've been to Hemsby?
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Enjoying it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's not the first time you've been anywhere connected with Elvis, is it?
No.
How long have you been an Elvis fan?
A long time now.
Have you?
Yeah.
All your life?
All my life.
Really?
Yeah.
And have you ever been over to America, to Graceland?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I was there.
When was that?
Long time, I think.
A long time ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you like to go back again?
Yeah.
Tell me, Gerwin, what's the very best memory you've got of Elvis? Or, you know, the of Graceland?
Elvis is much better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's much better than you thought it would
Yeah.
be? Yeah?
Yeah.
And when you went over, did you go inside Graceland?
Yeah. In the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And tell me, Gerwin,
Yeah.
if you win this £100 prize for Fan of the Year, what are you going to do?
Oh, I spend it.
Have you got any ideas what you're going to spend it on?
Well, everything.
Right. Anything connected with Elvis?
Yeah. T-shirts.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be.
I don't know, a chap, do you know Chris Hallett, Gerwin?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Chris who sent in your entry for Fan of the Year, and he says, Gerwin has amazed me with the way he can portray his feelings for Elvis and his music. This comes naturally as Gerwin is unable to read or write, but his love for Elvis and his music comes from within him.
Yeah.
Were your mum and dad Elvis fans, Gerwin?
Yeah.
Were they?
Yes.
So ever since you were a little boy you heard Elvis?
Yeah.
And which is your favourite Elvis song?
Let me turn down.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's your favourite one. Well, I think we'll have to ask Dave to play that at the disco for you tonight. Remember that, to make a note for Dave to play Love Me Tender for Gerwin.
Yes, please.
And you're going to come back to Hemsby again and visit us, are you, Gerwin?
Yeah, every week's time.
Are you?
Yeah.
And are you a member of a fan club in your local area?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
Which one? Is that, where's that? Is that
That's on there.
Pontypridd?
Pontypridd.
And Pontypridd has its own Elvis fan club, does it?
That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And how often do they have a meeting? Once a month or?
Once a month.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
And do you go to them all?
Oh, yeah.
Never miss?
No miss at all.
Oh, that is great. That is great. And so where did you get your glasses from, Gerwin?
I just bought them.
What, here?
Yes.
Oh, they do. They're fun.
Yeah.
And where did you get the jacket?
I had that in Graceland.
In Graceland? You bought this in America?
In America.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, doesn't he look smart? Does he really? It really does look, it looks just the job, that with the sun badge and everything.
Yeah, that's a t-shirt.
Oh, and a t-shirt too?
Yeah.
You feel everything Elvis, eh?
Yep, that's me.
Everything Elvis.
Yeah.
Love Me Tender's your favourite song.
Let me turn down.
Which is your favourite film?
G.I. Blues.
And G.I. Blues is your favourite?
Yeah.
Have you been watching the films while you've been at Hemsby?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
That's quite away.
Fantastic. Well, Gerwin, it's been a great pleasure having you in the studio today. Thanks very, very much for coming over.
Thanks.
And whatever happens, whether you win Fan of the Year or not, you're one of the best fans we've ever met.
Thank you.
Round of applause for you. Thank you very, very much indeed, Aaron. And thanks, Roger, for coming in too. That really is nice. Right, that was Gerwin from Pontypridd in Mid Glamorgan. And we promised this morning, thanks a lot, Roger, we promised this morning that we'd be showing the footage which our roving reporters, our Pol Pot death squad, got last night in Central Block. So you've got the first batch lined up there. Hello. Hello, Bob's slimmed down there, hasn't he? That's the lean bacon behind there, isn't it? There's a shoulder bacon. Right, okay, run those first, the first clips then, Andy.
Yeah.
Andy?
And this is my joke. What's the difference between a soybean and a vibrator? They're both a substitute for meat.
And that from Nottinghamshire. And this is my gag. What do you call an underground train full of mastermind contestants? A tube full of smarties.
My name's Sarah, I'm from Sidcup, and this is my gag. At Christmas, I can remember my dad plucking the turkey for hours and hours, and he still couldn't get a tune out of it.
Now, we've just discovered that Sarah from Sidcup has got a fabulous little giggle. And she's going home tomorrow, aren't you?
Yep. I'm going home.
You're on the handbag.
No.
Yes.
Hang on, Andrew, get just me on that.
Because it's fun.
Come back onto me and then we'll use
You enjoyed your week with us?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And when do you go home to? Work?
Yeah, work. Hassles.
Hassle?
Yeah.
Onto me
Travel
alone
agent.
first. On that.
You're travel agent?
It's easy to do.
Yeah, so you'll be flying off somewhere exotic. No.
Dave Slack, Nottingham. This is a message for dog lovers. It's illegal.
Excellent.
I'm Catherine from Milton Keynes. I went to a restaurant last week. It was so bloody rough that on the menu was a broken leg of pork.
Where do they get those jokes from? Well, the only good thing about those jokes are better than the ones Andrew tells in the evening. Oh, sorry, Andrew, didn't see you over there. Sorry about that, mate. Sorry, didn't see you over there. One thing I'm wondering, how did Patsy's the branch leaders meeting go today?
Very good.
Was it good? Oh, did you not go over? Did you go over, Julian?
I was to the records this afternoon.
Oh, sorry. How did it go, man? Oh, what? Crikey. What? No, don't worry about that. It's all in a good cause, that, mate. Yeah, Patsy Anderson held a branch meeting and branch leaders and presidents meeting over at Seacroft this morning, or at lunchtime today. And quite a good attendance, about 19 or 20 people.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. A little bit later in the show, we'll be giving you the evening programme update, telling you what's on this evening, what time you've got to be in various places and that, what time you've got to be in places and nobody else turns up. And so far today, what's TVE done today? We've lost Terry's organ. What else have we done? We've almost electrocuted Bob when we were doing an outside broadcast. We've had a fairly good run for our money today. But oh, and by the way, Elvira's arrived. The mistress of the dock. She's outside waiting to come in. I think, I'm not sure what she's doing. I think she's got a group of men outside there, but she's knowing Elvira, she's handling them quite comfortably. She's probably taking them in and blowing them out in bubbles, knowing Elvira. Anyway. What's all the sniggering going on there? That's a perfectly normal expression. She's just digesting them, taking in how they are. Blowing out bubbles.
John, who's the way there for those videos for TVE? Is that you? So why are you watching them with one Charlie? Girls finished and there's one corner came. So I heard you for it. Are you
Obviously, Julian from Edinburgh doesn't know Bob and Bob's compilation tapes. Bob gave me a video tape. This is a great tape, he said. It's a 3-hour tape of Elvis. He said there's a little bit at the end which you can't use, but everything else is great. The little bit at the end is the unabridged version of The Longest Day. So there's about 2 minutes of Elvis, and you've got 2 hours and 40 minutes of The Longest Day. If anybody was watching the video screen the night before last, when Dave played GI Blues, we actually had the longest day playing. It fitted in perfectly. It was last night, it fitted in perfectly. That. Anyway, if we go into our camera, our other camera, where Nigel's, I'm delighted to say that in the studio we've got the second entry, or the third entry in total, but this evening's second entry for the Fan of the Year contest, and it's David O'Neill from, is it Halifax in West? David, how are you? Now David's here with his mum. David can't speak himself, but he's here with his mum Bridget. Is it Bridget? It is, isn't it? Who's going to talk for him. Now, Bridget, I'm going to just get this out here because I've got, as well as the entry form for David, we've also got this clipping from a newspaper. Can you just focus in on that, Nigel, a bit? Like that. It says, David pays homage to the King. Yeah, Elvis fans, Graceland pilgrimage. And I'll just very quickly read it out, because obviously David can't speak for himself, so I think it's fair enough that I read this. Elvis Presley fan David O'Neill has just achieved one of his life's ambitions, visiting Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, where the star lived and is now buried. He was among thousands from all over the world who have made the pilgrimage to pay tribute to the memory of the King. But for David, it was something far more meaningful, as years ago, medical experts told his parents, Bridget and Tommy O'Neill, that their young son would never be able to lead a normal life. David, now 29, toured Memphis with his parents for 14 days, along with other members of the Elvis fan club. David, who communicates by sign language and through his computer, was given a welcome and VIP treatment wherever he went. He was showered with gifts and Elvis memorabilia, some of them precious souvenirs of the great rock legend, such as a T-shirt depicting a photograph of Elvis and his classmates from Hume's High. He was given a special welcome from friends and relatives of Elvis and received an Hawaiian-style garland of flowers to add to his collection of Elvis Presley paperwork. In Tupelo, Elvis's birthplace, David had a brush with the law when officers of the City of Tupelo Police Department arrested him. They pulled his leg and made a real fuss of him, said David's mum. The officers informed him that life could be pretty hectic in the district at times. On average, they had to draw their guns twice a week to kill. One of the special thrills of David's trip was a visit to the Elvis Presley Automobile Museum, where there was everything from a dune buggy to a Ferrari Dino. The glitzy automobile extravaganza also included Elvis's famous pink Cadillac, a snowmobile, and Priscilla's Mercedes Roadster. During the trip, David visited a number of other places frequented by Elvis, always accompanied by a tune from the Rock Idols repertoire, including David's favourites, Bruce Wade's Shoes, Jailhouse Rock, and Love Me Tender. The trip was all over too quickly, and David was back home in Halifax last weekend, obviously this was written on, happy and grateful to the family and friends who all made this trip of a lifetime possible. That's marvellous, that's marvellous. Bridget, when was this trip that you took?
We went on the trip last
year,
last October, and he has always wanted to go. Since Elvis died, he always wanted to go to Graceland, but it took me a long years before I could take him.
Saving up the money?
And yes, and with him going, he really enjoyed it over there.
And how long has David been an Elvis fan?
He has always been an Elvis fan since he was a very young baby.
Right.
Because he used to be a very, very awkward baby, but if he heard Elvis music, he would calm down, and that would make it even better. Because he wouldn't cry if he heard Elvis singing.
That's lovely.
And I have got to admit that with him going to Graceland, everything has got better for him this year.
Has it really?
Yes, because in our town, there is no details about Elvis fan clubs and that. But this year, we have actually been through a lot of things, because the first time in Halifax, there is the official Elvis fan club, has a disco every couple of months in our town. So that's how we found out about it.
And you go along, does David go along each time there's a disco?
Oh yes,
oh,
he is always there, we never miss the disco. And he has been to Nelson a couple of times at the discos there as well.
Great. And at home, does he have Elvis memorabilia in his bedroom? And
he has everything in his bedroom. He has loads and loads of things in his bedroom.
Oh, that's fantastic. And when you went over to Graceland, to America, did all of the Americans over there make David welcome and make sure that he got around and saw things?
The thing is, he has too many girlfriends over there now.
Yeah, I bet. And what's the most exciting thing over there for him, do you think, Bridget?
Just seen so much of Elvis over there, and the thing he really liked, he liked everything over there, but he did like to go to Graceland, to the grave, a lot of times. We didn't just go once, we went many times.
Many times.
Yes.
Tell me, was David able to take the tour of Graceland? Because it does involve going down those very steep stairs, doesn't it?
It was no problem going on the plane.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
No, what about going inside Graceland now and then, Bridget?
They are very good to disabled people in Graceland.
I know.
Because there is the ramp, and then if there is any steps and anything, they'll take him another way around where they wouldn't allow other people to go because there's private places.
Oh, great. So you saw parts of Graceland.
To do that.
You saw parts of Graceland other people don't see, then, David.
Yes.
Fantastic. That is great.
Because even, you know, when you go into Graceland and you can't go into the rooms with the ramps across there, well, they'll open it for David and let David to go into the room.
Nice. That's great. That is great.
Yes.
And tell me, Bridget, if David wins the £100 for the Fan of the Year, what's he going to do with it, do you think?
What do you do? If he wins anything with money, what do you do? Who do you spend the money on? On all Elvis stuff.
Ah, marvellous. Marvellous.
Yes.
And are you going to be in the ballroom tonight, David? Yeah? Listen, Love Me, what were his favourite records? Love Me Tender, I know that was one. Blue Suede Shoes and Jailhouse Rock. Well, I think that fits in nicely because Gerwin's favourite was Love Me Tender, so we'd like David and Gerwin have to have a request tonight for Love Me Tender. We have to get Dave Richards to play that. But look, David, thanks ever so much for coming over, and as I said to Gerwin, whatever happens, whether you're a Fan of the Year or not, it's fantastic to have fans like you along, and I think it's people like you that will keep Elvis's memory going for a long time. So, every round of applause for David. And thank you, Pete, for coming over and interpreting. Just need to move, we'll go into a clip first. We do it very professionally here, very professional on TV, very professional, very professional. We just want to slide seamless.
Hello, I'm Mavis from Jersey. I had a chance of getting into EastEnders, but I blew the audition halfway through because I smiled.
I am Tommy, I come from Leeds. What? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Banana milkshake. Hi, I'm Michael from London. And here's my joke. Doctor, doctor, I feel like a pack of cards. I'll do it for you later.
Mike Burns from Manchester, and the joke is, what did Michael Jackson call his album bad? Because he couldn't spell for pathetic.
My name's Michelle Bell, and I'm from London, and I've got a good joke to tell you, because I like it here, so I might as well. Right, there's this woman, she's walking down the shop, and she sees this mirror. And the mirror's got 2 arrows, so she goes in, and she says to him, like, how much is that mirror, please? And he says, that mirror's £200. She says, why is it £200? And he says, because that mirror will do wonders for you, love, no problem at all. So she says, what do you mean wonders? He says, well, you know what I mean, love. So she goes upstairs, she gets the mirror, she runs home, she goes upstairs. So she takes the top off, and she says, I want my boobs to be size 44. So like, boing, come out. Her husband comes home and he says, oh my God, love, what's happened? You know, and he says, no, it's that mirror, it's great. And he says, what mirror? You didn't tell me you bought a mirror. She said, it's upstairs in the bathroom. So he legs it up the stairs, gets his trousers off quick, and he says, mirror, mirror, off the wall, I want my legs to touch the floor. So what happens? Blow me down, his legs drop off.
Hey Andrew, were you coaching her enough to tell that joke?
She got it wrong at the end.
You certainly did, yeah, she certainly did. She certainly, yeah. I think she needs to go back to school to study anatomy, doesn't she? Yeah, I think something like that. Now, 2 great interviews there with Gerwin and David, candidates for Fan of the Year. We've got our last Fan of the Year interview tomorrow evening, and that's with Glenys Terry, I think it is. So if you cheerleaders, branch leaders could possibly be over here tomorrow night again at 6. Great stuff. Karaoke's proving a great hit over in the board. It was going well, isn't it, Andrew?
We split up and delivered a mistake today, John. It's not tomorrow, because we're setting for Rolling Stars tomorrow.
No karaoke tomorrow, but there's an Elvis Blues session. Me and Bob will be ringing an Elvis Blues session from 2 till 3. Now, one other thing, we've not had any charity events stunts over in the studio this year. As I said yesterday, if anybody wants to do a charity event, or a stunt, should I say, like eating kippers and custards on somebody did, having the hair shaved off, pulling the toenails out and sticking them back on, things like that, as long as you can get sponsored for it, and you want to do it on TVE to give it a bit of a boost, then by all means, and within reason, we'll allow you in the studio to do anything. And the temperature in the studio has gone up markedly in the last few minutes. In fact, I would say it's gone up by about 30 degrees, because none other than Kim, alias Elvira, Mistress of the Night, has come in full regalia to have an interview. Kim, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thanks for coming over. Can we just ask you to get up, I'll move this stand out the way, and just give a twirl there so people can see your full regalia.
A slow one.
A slow one. Right, now, that's it slow. There you are, as you can see. Oh, isn't that lovely? Right. That's it. Brilliant. Round of applause. Brilliant, Kim. Now, and Kim, it's the audience out there. Sorry?
I've seen a bit that you're going to get this thing. What's that on?
If a shoe ring like that is mine.
Okay.
I lost one of my gold ring.
Okay, get any sound?
I'll find it.
And Elvira, I call you Kim, not Ella.
You get me confused.
You're such a good lookalike there, Kim, that I'm getting confused myself. What's this you've got in your hand here?
It's TVE.
Bring it up.
A riding crop. Is that another Elvira accoutrement, as they say?
Well, it is, but
Look at it. This is what's on television.
Oh, yes. Flies. I'll tell you what, as if my temperature wasn't high enough already.
Well, the more money they give for charity, the harder I spank it.
Oh my God. I'll tell you, I'm getting a bit worried. I remember Jonesy a few years back.
Just have a fight room.
Well, I might make this interview spin out a bit anyway. But tell us, Kim, what started? I mean, it's a fantastic sort of get-up. I mean, and with the makeup, the hair, the tattoos. I mean, what significance have what significance have these tattoos got? Tell everybody. Kim, that's your name, isn't it, Kim?
That's my name, yeah. And the other ones are like sort of the Grim Reaper and women in bondage and things, which are sort of things I live for.
I think that's right. Ordinary, everyday things.
That's right, yeah.
Part of your life, as it were.
Yeah.
How long have you had this?
Did it make you boots all these?
Was it Elvira?
No, it wasn't Elvira.
Just the camera and the lights and the thingy bob.
I suppose
Yeah, she knows we got to bring.
I started when I was about 10.
Still taping it
I
then?
haven't stopped. Mum said it was a phase that
It don't matter if he's tall, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she said that later.
I didn't grow out of it.
Then we go out of it. And you're getting more and more extreme.
Oh, it is.
It was talking,
It's not coming.
We are, isn't it? Anyway.
What's the next
Anyway,
step?
I'll
I mean,
see
this is
you.
what's really interesting. I mean, I love the splits up the sides. Yeah. What's the next step? I mean, do the splits move around? Or?
Well, I've got a male bikini that I was going to wear over, but...
Really?
Yeah. But I might save that for later.
Yeah, definitely. And have you got I think you've got the thigh-high boots, haven't you?
Yeah.
Will we see them this week?
You might do. I've been wandering around in them all week, so...
How come I haven't spotted them anyway, Kim?
Well, I was at the bar, wasn't
Kim, my mind is boggling. Boggling at the thought of what you're going to wear for the fancy dress party, or fancy dress ball. Have you can you give us a clue? Is it going to be anything special, or you're just going to see what falls onto you?
Nothing special. I brought something up with me. It's nothing totally amazing, but there's not a lot to it.
No. By your standards, that is,
By
isn't it?
most people's standards, I suppose.
Right. And what do your mum and dad think? Your mum think? What does she think now, anyway?
She's given up. She likes it now.
Oh,
I'll give her tips now. Yeah, she's starting.
Yeah. She knows where 6-inch stilettos, fishnet stuff.
Yeah.
Now, what was that your boyfriend I saw you with last night? That?
I hope it was.
Yeah, no, but yes.
It was.
What does he think of it all? I mean, does he?
Oh, he loves it.
He loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't give him the old heave-ho with that riding stuff.
No, I've got a ball whip at home. We use that.
A ball whip?
Yeah.
Doesn't he mind it? You whip?
No, he doesn't mind at all. Do you, Andy? You like it, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
He's watching this.
Can I just establish, is that a bull whip or a ball whip? Is it A or U?
Not an A.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Right, thank God for that.
That's what this is for.
Oh, yeah, when you said you liked it, I thought that's a bit much. Do you actually like the film Elvira, though?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. I know what you said last night, your favourite bit's the
tassel dance.
the old tassel dance at the end, yeah.
I've been practising that.
How
not
far
bad,
along?
not bad, it's getting there, it's just the tassels fall off.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Any chance of us seeing that this week, do you think? Any?
Possibly, depending who gets the next round with you. I haven't got a drink, you see.
We'll go, what? Yeah, get over to that bar, somebody. Of course, as I said whilst you were here, we're always open to having charity stunts in here.
Well,
would you possibly maybe do that for charity?
I'll definitely do something for charity, whether it was that, because I haven't brought any tassels with me.
No, what a shame.
We might
Get down into Yarmouth, somebody else.
something, we might manage.
Brilliant. Well,
I'll gladly do something, that's all right.
I honestly think you've brought a wonderful bit of colour and imagery to the camp this year. You really have. This is your first year here, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm serious. How have you enjoyed it? It hasn't been too tame.
No, I've enjoyed it. A few people have been a bit funny towards me, but they're getting used to me now. I think.
Good. Yeah, well, it should be funny at all. Anyway, look, everybody, that's Kim, alias Elvira, Mistress of the Door. And can we have a very, very big round of applause for Kim coming over? Now, we're going. And still got some of that roving. Still got some of the roving reporter footage. Oh, hang on. I'll keep talking to Kim to Kim for a little while. I'll tell you one question. What in Elvira, Mistress of the Door? Remember that bit where she takes her shoe off, she goes and sticks in the book. Can you do that yet? Have you
Oh yeah, I can do that if you want to stand over there.
No, oh no, look, the bullwhip's threatening
enough. You're right, won't it?
Yeah. Kim, you're joking. Some of this that'll pay a fortune to see me with. Dear, oh dear. It's very rare that I'm left speechless. I'm here, Kim, but you've almost mentioned me that way, yeah. Do you think we might be able to get that in on Friday? On stage? Anyway, we're going to Elvis clip. It's probably going to be changing everything. Anyway, slide the Elvis clip, and then when we come back, we'll be probably going over to the beach for the beach interview, for our beach scene, as it were. But we'll see you in a few minutes back here anyway. We'll see if we can arrange a trip down to the beach. I'm not sure if we can get down with Kim.